Friends, have you completed your foundation? Do you think with your foundation you'll be able to clear UPSC prelims and mains? Well, let me tell you. Well, it's highly difficult because foundation is just an introduction to UPSC. It is where you get to know the subjects. It is the beginning of your journey. It is not the end. And post foundation is where your journey begins. But we find that many aspirants fail to realize this. In a hurry, they try to go and write their first prelims. And after the first prelims, they realize they were not sufficiently prepared to tackle UPSC prelims. And from there, their real journey begins. But in this journey, we find that aspirants commit 4 common mistakes. Most of them do this. The first one, they lack a strategy. They go about studying on a daily basis. Okay, today I'll study this, tomorrow I'll study that. But do you think that will be effective? Because you're not putting a timeline to complete your subjects. This is very, very important that you prepare a strategy for your exam. You need to prepare a chart whereby you go from a mains come prelims orientation. But coming to the second mistake, most of the students begin their preparation only for prelims. First, they prepare for prelims, and after their prelims, they think they can crack mains within a span of 3 months. 3 months is very less to crack mains because mains is much vaster than prelims, and mains requires more level of attention in various aspects, especially with respect to answer writing. That is where I'm coming to the third mistake. They lack answer writing practice. Most of the aspirants think that studying more is equivalent to writing effectively, which is not. Because the more you study doesn't translate into writing effectively. You have only 7 minutes to write an answer, and within 7 minutes, how to write? It requires a different set of skills other than studying. This is the third mistake they commit. Coming to the fourth mistake, they write a lot of tests. There are aspirants who write too many tests and think writing too many tests will lead to improvement. Well, see, we write tests so that we can improve, isn't it? I'll write a test so that I can improve. But if I keep writing tests like, let's say in 2-3 days, every 2-3 days if I start writing, and if I don't see any improvement, then what's the point of writing a test? Tests is just a playground where we try to improve our skills, isn't it? These are the 4 common mistakes, my friends. What pains us the most is most aspirants, without knowing how to approach the exam, without trying to find the right methods, they keep on studying in their most prime and productive years. They do not know the path to travel and they keep on searching for it, wasting away their productive years. And at the end, in this search for success, many of them fail to even realize what exactly is the right way. That is why we have come out with the Elevate program. The Elevate program has been designed so that the student understands what needs to be done to compete at UPSC Civil Services examination. They elevate their standard and are ready to fight on a proper battleground. Because most of the aspirants, they start preparing from prelims come mains approach. Rather, it should be the opposite. Mains come prelims approach, because development of writing skill takes approximately, I think, 6 to 8 months. It's not possible within a span of 3 months, right? Now, so for that, what we do in Elevate? In Elevate, we take enrichment sessions. What do we do in these enrichment sessions? We tell the students how to build their notes, because notes is the gateway to your answers. Your answer is a reflection of your notes. See, let me tell you with a simple example. When you're writing an answer, your brain will always scan what you have studied, isn't it? The notes that you have written. And if in your notes the information is scattered, then your brain will take time to process information from various segments and bring it down to your answer. That is where you start losing time, isn't it? What if your notes was made in such a way that it is mains friendly? Doesn't it help you? Don't you think you won't be wasting those 2-3 minutes for every answer, which translates into 2 minutes into 20 questions is 40 minutes. Almost 40 minutes you'll be saving in your exam, and then you can write effective answers. That is why first we teach you how to make notes and what is essential in writing an answer. There is this prelims trap. Most of the students start studying a lot for prelims because there is so much of uncertainty in prelims. They keep studying from various sources thinking, okay, question will come from there, question will come from here. But have you studied your PYQs properly? Have you gone through your NCERTs properly? These are the basics, these are the fundamentals. They do not do this properly. They do not look at PYQs because PYQs actually is a guide to how your next paper will come. You will get a sneak peek into the examiner's mindset. What is he focusing on? What are the parameters in which you should study? These are explained in your PYQs, but just solving PYQs won't help. You need to study them effectively. And that is why what we do in Elevate is we come out with this focus program to rapidly revise the prelims part within a short period of 3 to 4 months. In this 3 to 4 months, we touch upon the high octane focus areas, right, which will help you in scoring better and give you that edge into targeting more marks. We also develop frameworks and templates for your answers. How to write within 7 minutes, we focus on that, and we learn what is needed. See, we do not spoon feed completely. Here we guide you on how to develop your knowledge and how to plug your knowledge into your answer within a span of 7 minutes. For that, we develop the frameworks and templates. Thirdly, every subject requires a different level of attention. We cannot put all the subjects in one basket. Means we cannot develop one single framework and template for every subject. Every subject needs individual attention. And because many students do not realize this and their basics are not clear, they fail to understand the directives that have been asked in mains exam, like critically analyze, critically evaluate. We tend to think we need to write the answer in the same format, and that is where we tend to lose some marks because we are just writing what we know about the subject, which is not the right approach. Well, how do we address this issue then? In Elevate, what we do is we try to rectify this by trying to clear your basics and trying to make you understand what is the demand of the question with respect to the directives as well as the theme. What kind of introductions you need to write, what kind of conclusions you should write based on the directives as well as the theme. In the process of more knowledge acquisition, many aspirants, they tend to, study more and more. In fact, let me take an example. See, for ethics, I find that many places they are taking classes for almost 100 hours, 120 hours, 140 hours. But ethics paper is not about these classes. Ethics paper is about you. You need to get the right orientation. Why is UPSC given the ethics paper, the GS4 paper? It is to test your ethics. They want to know about you. But you waste away your time in trying to know what Aristotle told, what Plato told, what Socrates told, without realizing how beneficial it will be for your paper. How much of information can you bring of Socrates or Plato into your paper? Well, very limited. UPSC is looking at you. They want to extract information from you, and you do not realize this. And unnecessarily you go on to study for 100 hours, 150 hours, whereas you just need 20 to 25 hours for ethics. Properly focused 25 hours, where if you collect the right information, you are in. You'll understand how to crack ethics. Okay, so in this way, every subject needs its own unique space and approaches. Lastly, our mentorship model. We do not believe in, assigning a mentor and you going to the mentor regularly. Our mentor is not just a mentor, he is also a motivator, he is going to be your guide. He is going to check on you whether you're going in the right path. He is going to give you time. He is going to see that you're traveling in the right direction. And most importantly, even if you disconnect from a mentor, the mentor will connect back with you because he knows what are the issues that a person goes through. We are not here just to give you our technical support. We are here to even be your emotional support because we understand the journey of UPSC requires motivation all along. It requires a person to keep rejuvenating you with your purpose, and our mentors are here for that. Friends, I've spoken about the mistakes that aspirants make, and I've also told you what our Elevate program offers. You can come join us, but at least take the mistakes as an indicator where you should not fall. Always think before you leap, right? And to sum it up, basically we are here to mentor, motivate, monitor so that your preparation elevates to the UPSC standard.